Just clarifying what disconfirming knowledge is and what the relationship of disconfirming knowledge is to the self. So disconfirming knowledge is actually a term that comes from coherence therapy. And it, that teaches us to set up a juxtaposition between the burdened belief or schema or the protector positive intention of a part. That's an emotional learning, and disconfirming knowledge is what the person knows that contradicts that, but they're separated, they're disconnected, they're dissociated through trauma. And so a juxtaposition is where you identify both things and you hold them together, and that triggers a memory reconsolidation process, which is a healing process, which is kind of what's happening when we do good EMDR and we do good IFS. We are basically creating these juxtapositions. So if we understand that, then what we want to help you to know is that who is it that holds the disconfirming knowledge is the self. So it's another way to understand the role of self. Self is the one that shows up and says, you know what, that part believes this negative belief, or this, has this protector positive intention, thinks that this certain kind of behavior is necessary for protection, but I know otherwise. And the I who knows otherwise is the self. And the knowing otherwise is called disconfirming knowledge in coherence therapy terminology. Does that help to clarify it? And so the more you can attribute, so the more you can attribute the I know otherwise to the self, it helps to unblend the part from the self. Oh, so you know this, yeah, but the part doesn't know that yet, or doesn't believe that. That's right. You see, and that helps us to kind of sort it out. So it's just helpful to have that extra layer of language and concept from coherence therapy to help us to differentiate the self from the part, and to help us to create these juxtapositions using IFS, using EMDR. But both models actually move us in the direction of creating these juxtapositions, which triggers this brain plasticity that's called memory reconsolidation.